Hey everyone, so I am a huge Formula 1 fan. I have been watching Formula 1 since Lewis Hamilton started his career. I was watching TV late one night and I was switching between races and I was switching in between Formula 1 and Le Mans. And you know what? I just freaking fell in love watching Lewis Hamilton and his race that morning. And this is where my love for him in the sport like really took off. Okay, I had this really funny experience one night when I was in university. So we had like this community room that had like some pool tables and some TVs, and I didn't have a TV in my dorm room. I had a computer, but one thing I never had was a TV. So I went to the community room so I could watch Formula 1. And how funny it was, because there was another girl that didn't have a TV and she went to the same room to watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And, you know, two people, two different TVs watching two different things, and the TVs are like 10 feet apart. Formula 1 cars are freaking loud. So respectfully, I didn't really turn up the volume because I knew it was loud. But because she wanted to hear everything at the show, she kept like turning it on and like kind of like looking at me. But she didn't ever mention anything. She didn't say like, can you mute it or anything. But she just like kept turning it up louder. And then I was just like, you know what? If you really want a noise battle, I will blast this TV and you will be out of here when you hear how loud these Formula 1 cars are. The cars are not as loud today as they used to be. Because, man, they were even super loud on the TV back then. But, yeah, I had a little blip with this girl. So I was like, really? I was like, I love that you're watching freaking Victoria's Secrets. But, like, instead of just having a sound battle, can you at least speak to me? But, yeah, people, right? So when I met my partner and started dating him, because I was in America still and he was in London. I was like, there is a Formula 1 store in Westfield in London. I was like, can you get me some Lewis Hamilton merch maybe? I know it's really expensive. But I'm really passionate about him. Like, yeah, I know it's kind of a big ask. Like £100, $100, you know, that's a lot for a shirt, you know. Yeah. But he came to America for my birthday and he surprised me and he got me the shirt I wanted, and I'm forever thankful and I'm so over the moon in love with him and so grateful. So yeah, he representing, you know, and supporting my hobby since day one. So and my love for Lewis Hamilton. He knows I have this little spot in my heart reserved for Lewis, so I gotta love him for that. All right. So like 11 or 12 years ago, I was in the hospital for a month. I was like really sick, and something that got me through was just like wearing my Lewis Hamilton top and putting stickers everywhere. So I literally just put Hello Kitty stickers all over me and all my medical equipment in my whole room. And I stickered like my nurses and doctors because it came to the point where I couldn't trust the person unless they had a sticker on them. So I just look at my nurse's badge, and if they didn't have a Hello Kitty sticker on there, I was like, nope, I need someone that has a sticker. And at first they were like, oh, we can't wear them. But then like once some other patients saw the stickers and stuff, they kind of like broke the rules, which is kind of nice because like the other patients were getting excited about it. And then I had one nurse that said like this patient absolutely loved like the stickers, so she asked if she could borrow the stickers for the patient. And this nurse was actually honest and genuine. She didn't steal my stickers to chuck them in the bin either. She actually took them to the other patient, and the patient got the stickers that they wanted and stuff, and then she brought them back. And you know what, I made two people happy that day, the nurse and that patient. So how cool is that for a sticker to make people happy and bring them joy, even though it was kind of breaking the rules for the hospital. But yeah, I'll pop up the picture of me wearing my Lewis Hamilton top in the hospital. Alright, also, so once I moved to England, I found the roads extremely intimidating as an American that's from somewhere that's like totally country and rural. So I was always just freaking out just even being a passenger in the car with how crazy your roads are. So I haven't decided to drive, but this year I decided to change that. I decided to change that in 2023, okay? So my partner, my hobby, he gifted me with this car experience thing where you get to like test drive some supercars. So I went on that experience and I had the freaking time of my life. It was with PSR Experience. I will link them somewhere down in the video, I guess, for y'all if you want to check it out. But I also made this like Lewis Hamilton joke because I was so excited because like I hadn't driven in like 10 years and I'm in a supercar. I was just having the time of my life. So maybe we just put the video. Well, we'll just throw the video in here so you can see it. And I made a Lewis Hamilton reference and my driver he kind of did it really like my little joke, but it was funny and I had good fun. I was excited, you know, I was hyped up, you know. I was like, yeah, I get to feel like a race car driver. Boom, boom. Especially because I haven't driven in a long time, you know. 10 years is a long time to not drive if you have a license in another country. So yeah. Yeah, I freaking quite enjoyed it. Yeah. We get to do a Lewis Hamilton! Let's go!
Something like that.
Woo!
Pick up the power. Open up the steering a little and feed the power in towards that Ferrari between the cones. Keep it going.
Okay. So my brother is also a super huge Formula 1 nut fan. We've been trying to plan a holiday for a few years, and because COVID happened in 2020, that messed some stuff up. Then we tried to plan a holiday last year, things happened. We finally got our holiday in this year, and we got to go to Formula 1 Grand Prix in Spain, and it was flipping amazing. One thing that was really nice about the race there was that there was no alcohol on the grounds. Like, they didn't sell any alcohol, and it was nice because, like, the atmosphere was so nice not being around people that were totally just off their wall on alcohol, you know, off their face on alcohol. Like, people were really nice and fun and genuine and fun, and I had a lot of time, and the females were also nice there, and I really liked my experience. And going back 7 years before this experience, my brother and I went to Silverstone. We didn't go to race day, but we went to one of the practice days, and we had a lot of fun there. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of fun. We had the time of our lives. This is why we wanted to go to the Spain GP, because we're like, we've already been in Silverstone. Let's go to a different country while he's coming over to Europe. So we had our time of our life at Spain, even though he fell on the stairs and hurt his ankle and everything. But you know, we had a good time. We had a freaking blast. You know, the crowd was awesome. It was sad to see the race with like Max Verstappen 13 seconds ahead and then like 30 seconds ahead, because that bit got a little bit boring, but it became a race like who's gonna be second. I'm like, you know, I'm just watching my Lewis Hamilton, so I'm like, yeah, that's my driver. He's my guy. He's my guy on the racetrack, you know. So I'll bring you back to the point I'm gonna make about the British GP Silverstone, is that there was so many people getting drunk and wasted and couldn't handle their alcohol, and that's what made the event unfun for me, because I had a guy behind me, he spilled a drink all over the back of my seat. He didn't even apologize or offer to clean it up, so luckily I had a wet wipe to be able to clean it. He was just like bumping into me, and he kept kicking his drinks down below me. It was just a bad experience. And then because we were on the far side of the racetrack, like we got lucky with the women's bathrooms because there was like no queue. Even Spain, the women go to toilet so quick in Spain at the Formula 1. There was like no wait for us. It was like, boop, it was great. I love that. Women, be like that everywhere else with the toilets, please. Yeah, so there wasn't really that much wait where we were, because we did walk around and see how big like the queues were for the toilets elsewhere at Silverstone. We're like, whew, we're so glad we were not in those areas. But for us, like, near the end, these two girls got behind me, and I think they have to be drunk because they were getting really close to me, and anytime, like, the line moved, they were really trying to inch up on me. I was like, chill, just let there be space, like, you're in my personal space. And I was just like, the way they were talking, I'm pretty sure that they were intoxicated, and it's like, me with a medical condition that revolves around my bowels, I don't like when someone's in my personal space or touch me like that, because that could trigger it. I might just poo myself at any moment. How would Formula 1 like the news of like, oh, this patient with person with a medical condition just pooed all over somebody? So, give people their distance in the queue. Don't be all up on them, you know? Give them some space, okay? It's not a nice feeling to have when you have a bowel condition, disease, and somebody's pressuring you like that. When you're already pressured to go to the toilet and try to make it there in time anyways without having an accident. And then having that extra pressure, woo, it really escalates the situation, all right? But enough about that. Which brings me to my next point, is that on social media I kept seeing that they were going to be giving away these like Formula 1 driver cards. And I was just like uber excited about it when I saw that on social media. So when we got to the race, our friend's kid got one, and my husband told me saying, "Oh yeah, he got some cards from this guy." And I'm looking like, which guy? And he's like, the guy in the blue shorts. And I'm looking, I'm like, what guy is wearing blue shorts? I do not see this person. I'm just standing there stunned looking. I'm looking. Then I finally figure it out. And I go up to the guy and I was like, "Excuse me, do you have any of the Formula 1 driver cards?" He's like, "Yeah, I do." And he gave me 2, and I got super excited. I was so excited. I started screaming and smiling and like cheering, and I just like gave this guy a hug. And I kind of felt bad because like I didn't ask him for permission for a hug, but I was so excited that I'm American. I like hugging people, and when they do something nice like that, give me some cards, like I was so thankful and grateful. So I gave him a hug, and he took it well. He didn't get mad. He received the hug well, so that's good. I do wish I asked him for permission so I could have gave him a proper hug, because it kind of turned into one of those weird like half hug thing. But then because I gave him a hug and he saw how happy and excited it made me, he gave me 4 more packs, you guys. He gave me 4 more packs on top of the 2 he already gave me. So I have 6 packs, and I want to open these with you guys. I didn't get to open them at the track. There was a lot going on at the track, you know. Yeah, so I kind of just want to open them with you guys and see what cards did you all get. What cards are we excited that I got? Did anybody else get cards? Did anybody else miss out on the cards? I know that they were also selling these cards at like all the stores. Oh, can I also say that Silverstone had so many more stores for merch all around the track than like Spain. Spain had a lot more stuff that was outside of the track, and then like some things dotted around in. But frickin' Silverstone had stuff everywhere. But I couldn't get this shirt until I walked like all the way to the other side, because it was sold out everywhere for the females. So I was like, oh. And then the girls were like, "Is this okay if this is the size and only shirt that we have or something?" And I was like, I'll take it at this point, okay? Because my old shirt I have, because I'm a little bit bigger now, doesn't quite fit. I mean, it fits real snug. And I love it because it's orange. It's back when, you know, the McLaren days. Yeah, so I was like, I got that. And I got this when I was in Spain. I got the hat when I was in Spain, because purple is my favorite color, and I wanted the one with the pattern, and, you know, they got that ad for the Gran Turismo, game, you know, that's coming out. I'm excited for that, too. So yeah, like I said, I really just wanted to be able to come here and open these cards with you, because I don't know too many other people in my personal life other than probably my brother that would be excited for me opening the cards, and once he sees these and I take a picture, he's going to be excited anyways. So I figured maybe my Formula 1 family is probably somewhere out there in the internet, and I know you guys are all worldwide. Oh, that brings me to my point. When I went to Japan for my study abroad in 2008, Formula 1 was there that first weekend, and I wanted to go so badly, but I didn't know how to get around the city. I've never really been to a foreign country. I wanted to go, but I was so scared and I didn't know how to get there, and technology and maps and stuff weren't as good as back then. So if I get the future to go to Formula 1 in Japan, I'm gonna be blessed. I'm gonna be blessed. Lewis Hamilton, can you make that happen for me? No, I'm just kidding. I did make a TikTok right before the Silverstone race, and I was like, I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, but I'm rooting for Fernando this time. And he got second place, and when he was whipping around the first like 4 or 5 laps of the race at Silverstone, everybody getting up and cheering and excited. It was almost like there was like a wave going around the stadium when he was going around, because everybody was just getting up and cheering and exciting. It was really cool. But because like my medical condition, I kind of just sat in my seat, and the guy behind me made me feel really uncomfortable, so I was just kind of sitting like this. So I probably looked like I was like miserable and having a miserable time. From people around me, if they were to look at me, because I wasn't and energetic and enthusiastic as I normally would have been. But like I said, the people behind me made me feel so uncomfortable to enjoy myself that I just sat there like this because they made me feel uncomfortable because of how much they were drinking their alcohol and how they were out of character. So I am saying that, Silverstone. I know British people love drinking and you guys love drinking at sports and you guys get off your faces and it's so acceptable, but too much for me. Too much for me. So I am gonna open these cards and I hope y'all are excited, and I'm sorry that it took me for a while to get to the point, but I wanted you guys to know a little bit more about me and my Formula 1 fan base background. Because it's not really something I've really shared about a lot of people. I don't really share a lot. I mean, I do share a lot about me, but I don't at the same time. So there's a lot of things I like, and people just don't know that I like it until, like, maybe I post about it or something. So let's do this. Let's open these cards, okay? I'm gonna start with my first pack, okay? I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. I'm paper. Recycle me. Okay, no problem. 386 cards to collect, 256 regular cards, 64 mirror foil cards, 32 rainbow foiled cards, 20 signature style, 28 limited edition cards to collect. For a full set of limited edition exclusive cards, please refer to the checklist within starter packs, also available at Topps.com. Oh man, there's a lot of cards. Okay. I'm tearing this. I've never done like card unboxing. I just see the Mercedes logo right now. The Mercedes logo on all of them. Oh no, okay. Alright, so alright, this is funny because this is George Russell, and if you guys don't know, when we were leaving Formula 1, George Russell was behind us and he freaking passed us. He was using that DRS. No, but yeah, I totally posted the video because we were just freaking screaming because first we're like, that's not him, is it him? And then we're like, oh my gosh, it's him, and we just went nuts. Oh my gosh. So you know what, George Russell, you being my first card, that's cool because you're actually the closest Formula 1 driver I've been to in person because you were, what, a meter away from me between the two cars, your freaking G-Wagon that you were in. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what's this next one? Alright, next one, he's number 1 right now, y'all. Max Verstappen. Alright. I know a lot of you either love him or have a love-hate relationship, but he is dominating Formula 1, so you cannot hate him for that. He does have a great car. He is a really good driver. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows, like, he wants to go into different things after Formula 1. So a lot of respect for that he's, like, planning out his future and stuff. And I heard he's got cats as well, and his cat went missing for a couple days before, and he probably freaked him out. So bless his sweet soul, and I know he also streams on Twitch, and I've seen like his Twitch clips and stuff, and I love him on Twitch. I think on Twitch he's freaking fantastic, but because I love Lewis Hamilton and the whole thing that's been going on with him, I feel cringe. But yeah, Max Verstappen, awesome. All right, next one. Ooh, you guys. Charles Leclerc. Oh, Charles. Woohoo. Oh my gosh. All right. Turbo Attax. This next one. Roman Stanek. I don't really know too much about Mr. Roman, to be fair. Yeah, anybody like this guy? Anybody want him? And 2023 F1 car, AlphaTauri. Okay. I will say at least this car is faster than the car I don't have. Yeah. Okay. No hate towards Alpha. No hate towards them. Alright, I am opening the second package. I'm kind of excited. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought they were going to be just all drivers, but yeah. Okay, so this next one, what do we have here? Oh, how did this happen again? You guys? I got freaking George Russell again. But I think it's kind of funny because of my new my newer love for him. I like how, like, anytime, like, I see clips of him and, like, he's just, like, standing there so patiently and he's like, yeah, I know y'all waiting for Lewis and stuff. And he seemed really, like, down to earth and genuine when you see things like that. He just seemed really respectful. I mean, there was that drama that happened at the race and he probably feels a bit robbed with everything that happened. So I do feel for him in that aspect. But he is a great driver. And I kind of feel like he doesn't get as much credit as he deserves, honestly. But yeah, I hope to see, like, how his career goes. That will be nice to see. Next we got Victor Martins. Okay. Formula 2. I don't really follow Formula 2 and Formula 3 that much, but I should. I should follow it better. So I will admit. I will admit that's on me. That's on me. But I like how that their cars are a lot louder because the Formula 1 cars are quieter now. Formula 1, we got Sergio Perez. Y'all know him. Y'all freaking know him. And you saw him do his vroom vroom. All right. You guys are probably like, this girl's wag. And next, Formula 3. We have Oliver Gray. So I seen some things where people were like, yo, he's British. British people should represent him better at Silverstone because he wasn't in F1 and to get that representation. It was nice to see those people speak up about him to give him his representation because I'm also British, you guys. I'm American and British now, so yes. It's gonna be nice. Gonna be nice to see what all these people are doing. This is funny because this card strategy overtake block stat swap. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've never seen any of these Formula 1 cars before. Cards before. So yeah, this is cracking me up. Okay. Onto my third little packet. Don't tell me George Russell's in this one too. Like, where's my Lewis at? Alright. Did I show you guys that? Did I do the wrong way? Okay. Alright, this driver. I have a love-hate relationship with this driver. If you watched Lewis Hamilton in your first season, you're gonna have a love-hate relationship with him too. This is Fernando Alonso. Again, he is a great driver. I blame him for the last race of Lewis's first season. I blame him for being a selfish teammate, where I don't feel like Lewis would be that selfish as a teammate like that towards, I think he treats George Russell quite well, compared to how Fernando treated Lewis. But, like, that's just me, and things could have got better, Yeah, you can see how I feel on that. You can see my feelings. Did I reveal that next card? My next card is Sergio Perez! Okay. It's not Lewis, but it is Sergio, so I'll take that. Who else did we get? Formula 2, Enzo Fittipaldi. Hero card. Enzo. Okay. On to the next one. Formula 2, Richard Verschoor. Hero card. Bum. I'm just hoping I get a Lewis. If I don't get Lewis, man. Oh my god, what is this card? Oh my god. This guy's been causing some drama. And he's kind of been shit-talking Lewis Hamilton. But I don't know if that's because of how much bias I have. It's Nico Hulkenberg, and it says, I don't know, I'm busy. Yeah. If you're a driver and you're not nice to my Lewis, it breaks my heart, but I understand. You gotta put us in our place. You gotta put us in our place. I respect where you come from, but yeah, it heartbreaks me for how much Lewis has built up Formula 1 for my generation and generations below, and then see him disrespected like that. Oh my gosh! So I just opened this, and guess who I got again? George Russell. This is my third card of George Russell. I think they're trying to tell me something. George, man, if you want to come down to London, you know, let me know. I'll put you and your girlfriend up. We'll take you out and do something, you know. So if you want to come down to London, yeah. The offer's there, because clearly I'm getting your cards. It means something, and I saw you on the highway. Something must be there, George. This is different. We got a team duo. I didn't get one of these before. So we got Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. This is some interesting stuff going on right now. You guys have seen the freaking drama all over Twitter. TikTok memes of Formula 1. You guys are killing it. I love that stuff. Oh, Formula 3. Joseph Maria Marti, hero. He's gonna be up and coming. Look at him. He's got the face for a podium. Yeah. Alright, who's next? What's next? Oh! We got him earlier. Okay. We got Oliver Gray again. So we're getting more British cards, but we're not getting the Lewis. And then my last one in this pack, Overtake Blocker on the stat swap. Yeah. So I have opened 4 packs. I have 2 more packs to go. Get the ASMR right. Was that good? I tried to do some of that crinkling stuff for you for ASMR, but okay. Formula 2, Isaac Hajar. We got Isaac here. Anybody else got Isaac? Next we have we already got him earlier. We got Max Verstappen. And we now have 2 Max Verstappens, 0 Lewis Hamiltons, and 3 George Russells. And 2 Olivers. Like, Max. Epic Moment 2022. Japanese Grand Prix. That is one of the Grand Prix I really want to go to in the future. Who are we getting? We have Formula 1 Esteban Ocon. Oh, okay. Alright. These poor drivers. These poor cars. But I do like the whole pink thing, where they have the pink for the breast cancer. But yeah, these poor cars. You see them, they're trying. They're out there trying. They're doing their little best. Keep fighting for it. We got 2 more cards left in this pack and 1 more pack. Alright, so this one we have live action. Kevin Magnussen. Haas. Oh my gosh, Haas. If you guys watch the Drive to Survive show, oh my god. That's how you become a fan of Haas. Cause like the drama and the stuff that just happens, it's just unbelievable. Haas. We seen this guy with this like Haas hat on Sunday. Yeah, it was a cool hat. It was such a cool hat, but everybody roots for Haas because it's just like, you know. How do we describe Haas to other people? They're like, everybody's like, how did they even get in Formula 1? And then look at them go. I'm excited to see when Ford and Audi drive. I want to see Ford and Audi. I don't know. I wonder if Haas is going to get their stuff together by then. But everybody's always wondering if Haas is going to be out like at the end of the season or what. Like, you couldn't find any Haas merch anywhere. which is crazy. You could find stuff for like everything else, but like literally Haas merch, like that was pretty non-existent out there. And my last one, oh my god, this is heartbreaking. This is sad, you guys. I got Nick DeVries. I can't say his name right now. I got Nick, you guys. Nick just got fired yesterday. He got replaced, and that means he didn't get to finish his contract, and he feels screwed over. And he made a comment about how they screwed over Lewis Hamilton, and so he's not surprised that he got screwed over. But like, didn't he win like F2 championship? You know. So this is a really heartbreaking card, but I think it holds more value now to me, knowing that he got effed over in his job. How many of you have been effed over in your jobs? How many of you been effed over in your jobs? Like, this gotta be so heartbreaking. Hopefully he stays off social media and doesn't see all this stuff. I mean, the memes are brilliant and funny for the other driver, respectfully, but for Nick, I can't imagine what he's going through. I am heartbroken. We don't talk about male mental health, and I really hope he's okay, and I hope he goes to Goodwood Festival this weekend. I know some other drivers are gonna go, but I haven't heard anything about him going. It'd probably be a weird opportunity for him to go, because then there might be some press stuff about it. But yeah, my heart goes out to him. Yeah. So sad. My last pack, you guys. You think I'm gonna pull Lewis? It's not looking good. 5 packs, no Lewis. Okay. This is not a Lewis, but it's Fernando Alonso. And we already have him! But look how freaking good he looks. Look at the watch. Yeah. Yeah, qualifying. I'm gonna start crying, you guys. How to make a Lewis Hamilton fan cry. Give her free Formula 1 cards and don't give her her driver. That must be worse for the people that paid for their cards and wanted him and didn't pull him. But yeah. I'm coming around to you, Fernando. Don't worry. You've been really mature, and I see that you and Max get on very well. Yeah, but then you guys probably have some similar takes on Lewis, so that might be part of it. Might not. Yeah. Okay. On to my next card. Hero card. Luke Browning, Formula 3. Okay. He's got some eyebrows on him. Whew! Like I said, I don't know much about F2, F3. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Sergio Perez. It says this is the Mexican way. Oh my gosh. I have 2 cards left. F2 card. Ralph, Bushong? Anyone? And my last card, F1, Haas, Kevin Magnussen, Haas. Oh, 6 pack of cards, 6 packs of cards, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Oh my goodness. And no Lewis Hamilton. So, if there's anyone out there that is a Max Verstappen fan and got a Lewis Hamilton card, and you'd like to trade with me, please leave a comment in the comment section of the video and get at me. Cause I just want a Lewis Hamilton card. Yeah, not that I'm not happy with the cards that I got, but also, did anybody else get this Lego set? I have a question for Lego. I know that Lewis Hamilton's mixed race. Black and white, right? And this is, Mercedes, AMG, you got the Patronas on it. You got the 44 on it, so you're definitely thinking like, yo, that's a Lewis Hamilton car. Yeah, but look at Lewis Hamilton. Does anybody notice anything weird about this? I mean, I know the box didn't sell it and say it was Lewis Hamilton, but when they do all the branding around it to be Lewis Hamilton's car, and then Lewis Hamilton looks like this, and Lewis Hamilton fighting for space, being a black F1 driver, a professional driver, an elite athlete, and they make this car based around him, but then that's what he looks like. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. And anytime I show everybody my Lewis Hamilton car with Lewis Hamilton you would think would be in it, who I guess is not in it, everybody gets upset with me because they all ask me why Lego didn't make Lewis Hamilton black. But they make everything else on the car to pretty much identify it's Lewis Hamilton with his number and everything. But why Lewis is looking like this? Anyone heard from Lewis on this? So I'm guessing as if his name wasn't on the box, he didn't sign up to do a deal with it. Maybe it was a team thing. But somebody. I know I'm dumb. I got this blonde hair. I know I'm dumb, but please tell me this. Why Lewis looks like this? If you're gonna build a car that's based off him with his number. Why? I've seen black Legos before. Black people Legos. So, like, why? I mean, he's mixed, so he can pick whatever he wants to be, right? But, like, it doesn't sit well with me, and anyone else I've showed this to, it doesn't sit well with them. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, you know. I would like him to get his representation of how he wants to identify with himself and with the fighting he's been doing for himself and the sport. And I feel like the sport has kind of gone against him in ways. I would hope that this would be fixed, if possible. Anyways, thank you for watching me open my cards. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. Know about some of me and some of when I liked Formula 1 and some of the backstories behind it and stuff. And I think the Drive to Survive show is really cool because you get insights that you never got in, and it's nice to see how social media has changed a lot of things, because there's a lot more information and things you just get, and it builds a whole different community than when all that stuff didn't exist back when I first started liking Formula 1. So I'm glad I found a new love for it again. Yeah. So anybody else out there, new or older returning fans, I guess I'm more of a returning fan, because I did have a big gap where I would just sometimes just look at stats and not even watch the races anymore. But I would say that my favorite races are the ones in the rain, because anything can happen when it rains, and I usually like the start of the race because you never know if there's going to be a big crash at the start of the race, and it's like, whoo! So it's not good to look forward to crashes. I understand that. But it makes it really interesting because these are professional drivers and you're like, whoo! So it does give like some kind of excitement. But of course, the health and safety is most important of all the drivers and fans and everyone involved in these events and everything. That comes first. But I think that's interesting. Yeah, and rain, because a lot of times I know when I started watching Formula 1, certain drivers would never do well or finish, and sometimes they'd actually get good placement because they actually survived in the rain where a lot of cars didn't. And so that would be some of their best races. But yeah. I hope this gets sorted out, because I'm tired of explaining to people that this should be Lewis Hamilton, but it's not Lewis Hamilton. And I very much would like it to be. I feel other people do too. So thank you for watching that. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you didn't, so what? If you don't like me because you like a different driver, yo, that's cool. Enjoy your life. But if you did enjoy some of this video, thank you for taking that time out of your life, because you can never get that back. So I appreciate you giving me that time. And whether or not you watch me in the future, cool. Hopefully I have more car stuff coming up. Hopefully I can make some more content based on Formula 1, because yeah, I'd really like to, because I'm getting back into it all over again. Embracing myself. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you. That's the most important thing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my video. You liked it or you didn't like it. Maybe if somebody wants to swap a card, I don't know. Is that legal to do? Am I allowed to swap cards with you guys? Because, like, I would love a Lewis Hamilton card. Lewis, if you see this, I would love a card. You don't even have to sign it or nothing. I would just want your card. Yeah, and my heart goes out to all the drivers and the families and the fans, you know. Y'all are amazing. You're blessed. Peace out!